Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So I have such a fun one brand tutorial for you guys today. I'm going to be playing with a Pacifica makeup product. So Pacifica to me is like one of the most underrated drugstore brands. I'm not even kidding you guys. I love their products. Their products are also natural, which I know is kind of like a term that's used loosely, but they have very good ingredients in their products. And I've been testing a couple of their products for the past month. Some things that are like skincare and hair care related that I really wanted to try first before I gave you guys my thoughts on it. The makeup though is going to be a first impressions. I have not tested any of the makeup yet. I thought it would be fun if we could do it together on camera. And I love this brand and I feel like they need more love. You guys already know I'm obsessed with their Cherry Matte Powder. It is my favorite drugstore powder and it is talc free. It is so hard to find a talc free drugstore makeup powder and this one is amazing. So I'll use that today in the tutorial. I have nothing on right now, I'm just bare face, and I am just so excited to show you guys everything that they sent over to me. I actually was able to pick out the products myself. I love when the brand lets me pick out the items because I know it's something that I truly want to use in a video and share with you guys after looking at like their entire product line. So let's get into it. I have talked enough. If you guys are excited for this video, please keep watching and don't forget to subscribe, hit that little button down below, tap the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Let's get into this Pacifica makeup tutorial. I just want to say thank you so much to Pacifica for sponsoring this video and partnering with me. I could not ask for a more like awesome brand to work with. You guys know I will only work with brands that I love and I love the products and I wholeheartedly want to suggest them to you guys. So the first thing that I've been testing that I want to share with you guys is actually this Pacifica Watermelon Rainbow Clean Deodorant. So okay, this is aluminum and baking soda free, which I loved because baking soda can irritate your underarms. I know a lot of people have bad reactions to it. So this is a natural deodorant, and you guys know I am like always on a quest to find the best natural deodorant. I've tried so many of them, and just forewarning, I'm a stinky person. Like I get stinky underarms because I'm Italian. I'm gonna blame it on that. I'm gonna blame it on genetics. We get a little more naturally stinky. And of course, it's also like bacteria and stuff under there is the scientific word for it. But this, okay, so I love the scent of this. It smells so good. It smells just like watermelon. However, I do find that I need to reapply this during the day. I do feel like I kind of start to smell a little bit midday, but I feel like your mileage may vary with natural deodorants. Everyone has different reactions. Everyone has different underarm. Seen a watermelon deodorant before, like watermelon scented, so of course I was intrigued. So let's start out with eyeshadow first. I have one of their palettes. I had no idea that they had eyeshadow palettes until I went on their website. So this is the Pacifica Natural Minerals Animal Magic 100 vegan and cruelty-free eyeshadow palette. So did I mention all these products are available on their website? It's pacificabeauty.com. And also a lot of their products are available at Ulta stores, Ulta websites, and also Target. So of course the packaging is so stinking cute. This actually kind of reminds me of like Lisa Frank vibes, which you know I'm here for. 80s, 90s baby. And here's like a little sneak peek at the colors. I had never seen anyone talk about a Pacifica eyeshadow before. So you know I was curious and I had to test this out with you guys and we can see how the quality is together. So it says 28 animal inspired eyeshadows to help make your pretty eyes roar. So they have all cute names like swan, bunny, unicorn, tiger. And I forgot to mention the price. I want to make sure I tell you guys the price of everything. The watermelon deodorant retails for $12. Hair back, so it's out of the way for filming. Ooh, so I'm seeing some shades in here that remind me a lot of the shades from the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette, like this one, Kitty and Coyote. See how they have that kind of like jewel tone, chunkier glitter? Those apply really well with a finger. Oh my gosh, some of these colors are absolutely so beautiful. Animals. Do you guys see that? It's so cute. This is also really cool too. It says on the back that this window slides out so you can recycle it, like that they have that little feature. So I just went ahead and applied some eyeshadow primer. I just used the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. They do have a matte shade in here, which is really nice. You guys know I love my matte blending shades. So this is Swan. I'm gonna pick that one up to set my primer. The reason I love filming these kinds of videos for drugstore brands, because I feel like maybe there's so many products that I don't know about that you guys don't know about, and I can kind of be the guinea pig and introduce you to things and we can see how they are, and you know, maybe there's some hidden gems. And I feel like, again, this brand just does not get enough love on YouTube, and I think it's amazing, and I love the ingredients. I love how cute they are. They have just really, really awesome stuff. Like when you see their products at the store, their products just really stand out on the shelf compared to everyone else's. It would be like such a cool brand to work for if you wanted to work for a beauty brand. You know, I have a history. I used to work in the beauty industry. So, okay, that laid down so nicely. I know it's just a matte shade, but for me, I'm very picky with my matte shades, and sometimes they can be good or they can be bad, and this one gets my seal of approval. I have like the perfect base now to start working on eyeshadows, and I don't even know where to begin because there's so many colors, you guys. How am I supposed to pick? And there's a nice variety too, because you have greens, you have purples, you have blues. Like there's such a nice wide range to choose from. I think I'm just gonna go in first with a like neutral crease color because I want to try and use as many colors as possible. So I'm gonna take this really light shade. This is called Stag, and it says on the back, grace and strength detail that they put into this palette. So this is gonna honestly just like be a barely there kind of shade to get us started, and I'm using my like most fluffy crease brush just so it's like a feather of color, if you will. It's always good to start to build up your shades, especially if you're new at eyeshadow. Just start with a light color first in your crease, and this is gonna help blend everything else out. So we might not see this at the end of the look when everything's done, but it's just kind of like your, think of it like your base. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a smaller crease brush. This is a Morphe M513, and I'm gonna take this shade Falcon, which is kind of like a medium tone orange shade. I love using these in the crease. I'm just gonna start to build up the crease with some warmth. I feel like my eyes always take the longest when I do a tutorial. Probably because I use so many different colors. When I'm editing, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, I spent way too much time on my eyeshadow, but I think these are also talc free, which is great. I'm gonna go into the outer corner with this color right here, Fox. It's like a warm tone, red orangey color, deep, kind of like a deep red. I love these colors. And I'm gonna put this right on the outer V, and just blend that into the center of the lid. So you guys can see I kind of stick to matte. I build the look and like the outer eye with mattes, and then I go in with shimmers. For me, I feel like that's just the easiest way to do a look. I'll really put shimmers out here in the outer V. Wow, these are actually really pigmented. And you can always just go in with a clean brush and just kind of blend. That's something I've been liking to do recently. Gosh, the shimmers in here are so pretty, like I'm swatching Wolf. You guys, look how freaking stunning. So pretty. I want to deepen up even more in here, so I'm gonna go in with the shade Bear. There's so many like perfect shades in here. This shade right there, I'm gonna use that in my outer corner, and I'm gonna use my favorite brush. It's the B Bella NG327. Ooh, it's like a small crease brush. I just think it's amazing for working in the outer corner and the crease too, but it just fits. And again, I'm using another matte shade. Does anyone else feel sometimes so weird? Like, okay, maybe it's just me because I'm doing this. I do my makeup every day. Well, not every day, but like I have like these full glam looks on. I feel so weird going into the store. I'm like at Target with like my full face of makeup on. People are probably like, what is that girl doing? But you know what? Shouldn't matter what other people think. I'm just being a little bit crazy because I feel like when you go out, most people, they don't have a full face of makeup on. Usually people I'd say are pretty natural. especially here. Like, I feel like it may be different in, say, somewhere like LA, or I don't know, maybe people at the beach there are more relaxed, but maybe like LA people wear like their full face of makeup to the grocery store. But here, you don't really see it too often. So I'm curious, do you guys see people out and about in your areas wearing a lot of makeup, like beaming highlight? Like, I feel like it's very rare to see someone like with a full beat glam on when you're out and about, like shopping. For me, it's because I just filmed a video. It's not like I do all this every day. Like, most of the time I'm wearing nothing, or like I'll just put on mascara and a little bit of gloss. I like to be incognito. I like to wear a hat and not be noticed. That's just me. And play with one of these like shimmer shades. So I'm going to take Coyote and I'm just going to pick it up with my finger. See how it has that like chunky glitter vibes kind of thing going on? It's in the center of the lid. Definitely dipped into another color. So I'd say these are very similar to the Stone Vibe shadows in the sense where it's kind of like this sheer wash of glitter. That's super pretty. Go to this eye. Even be good with a little bit of a glitter glue. Exact same thing as the Stone Vibes palette, which is way more expensive than this. I think that one's like $54. So if you guys want a similar effect along with tons of other colors, I would say get this one. And I also have another really fun eye product to play with you guys. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up a little bit of concealer and I'm gonna put it on this front third of my eye, and placing this right on this third. So don't cover up the shade we just put on. I'm just kind of using this as a little base. And you can use, honestly, any concealer. It does not have to be this one. I just like using something that's a little thicker. I'm torn between Bunny, Kitty, two stunning shades right here for the lid. Look how pretty those shimmers are. They're just like so crystally pretty. This one right here. And I'm gonna pack right on top of where we put that concealer. And this is really gonna make it pop on my inner corner. So this is the lightest shade in here. This is just gonna give us a nice little inner corner pop and brighten up our eyes. I know not everyone likes to do this, so you don't have to do this part. I like the way it looks on my eye. This eye almost got too blended out, so I'm just gonna go back in with Bare and just kind of add a little more. So lower lash line, I'm trying to see what color I should do. Coyote, which was that shimmery shade. Lash line, so this is that like pressed glitter. I kind of like how it adds just a little pop with some sparkle, like it's not too harsh. For eyeliner, I'm going to go in with my LA Colors eyeliner in Bright White that I got at Dollar Tree. So this actually isn't completely bright white, which I like. It has a little bit of I would say it's like an off-white, so it's not like a milk jumbo pencil, but I love it because it just is so subtle and it just softens your eye kind of. I love the sleeves on this shirt, by the way. Cute little like baby puff sleeve. Remind me of like a princess or something, like a fairy tale or like Romeo and Juliet. So eyeliner is on. I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara. I'm first gonna use the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. I actually don't know if Pacifica has a mascara, but they should. That would be cool if they did. I'm gonna take the Lash Princess. This is the waterproof version, and I'm just gonna go right on top of the lash primer. And I think this is such a nice combo because Lash Princess is already so bomb. So I'm just adding this on top. I love anything that makes it look like I'm wearing fake lashes and I don't have to put on fake lashes. I've also been doing castor oil mainly every night, except like if I'm really tired and I forget. Like last night, I was so tired. I literally passed out. It was like 10:30. That never happens to me. I always go to bed at like 12, 12:30. I'm a night person. But last night, I was not having it. I just went to bed and I was like, I am done. Do you guys go to bed early or do you go to bed later? Okay, so eyes are pretty much done. I'll do my bottom mascara later on after concealer. I want to move on to face products now. So I do actually have a primer from Pacifica. So this is the Pacifica Cherry Matte Mattifying Primer. So they have a whole line that is scented like cherry. And it has wild cherry extract. It's silicone-free, vegan, and cruelty-free. I saw this and I was like, yes, I definitely want to try this because I love the cherry velvet powder. So these are both from the same line. This has vitamin B5, vitamin E, camellia leaf extract. It has calendula, cucumber, rosemary, wild cherry. It delivers a soft, blurred focus finish with oil control benefits. That sounds something that is right up my alley. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply this to my face. And I did already put on my oil control moisturizer. Like this, it does smell like cherries, which is really nice. I personally like scented things. Not everyone does, but something about a cherry scented primer just makes me happy. Okay, so this primer, it doesn't do anything in the way of pore blurring, but I'm hoping that it's gonna give me some good oil control. So I have a foundation from Pacifica that I have been wanting to try for eons. So it is the Pacifica Alight Clean Foundation. It is oil-free, anti-shine, and it has a satin finish, which I do like satin finish foundations. It's 100% vegan, cruelty-free, like all the other products in their line. So I'm gonna do a test with this and see how it works with a brush and a sponge. This says it has no silicone, formaldehyde, mineral oil, or parabens. I got this shade Warm Medium 27WM. I'm like so bad at picking a color because I'm always trying to match my neck to my face because my face is always so much lighter than the rest of my body because I don't, when I go outside, I wear a hat and I wear sunscreen protection. Okay, so on one side, I'm gonna use my Clove & Hollow Perfect Buffing brush. This is also a like natural brand. This side, I'll use my Beaky blender on this side. This is from Amazon. It's a really nice dupe for the Beauty Blender. So I can not make a mess. And I'm gonna just kind of press it into my skin. Okay. Has a little bit of a fragrance, but it's light. It's nice. I'm already seeing this covering up some redness. Definitely do see the satin finish. I'm gonna go on my forehead and try and stay on this side. That's always like my challenge when I do these half face. I definitely like the finish of it so far, and I like the coverage of it. So brush side, I think looks really good. Definitely think I will have to set this foundation just because you guys know I'm an oily girl, I'm not a dry girl. If you're dry, I think this would be a really nice foundation. I'm just gonna pick some up on my sponge and then dab it on my face. You can also put on your face and then blend it out, whatever you prefer. But I feel like with a sponge, you're always gonna get a little bit of like a dewier finish. Definitely can see the glow on my skin. It says anti-shine, so you can see my nose looks shiny, like right in this area. I'm gonna go on my forehead. This color match is actually, it's pretty good. I think it's a little dark, just like a little tad dark, but I think I can make it work if I blend it down. I'd rather be a little bit dark than too light, honestly. Probably dewier finish than I'm used to, so I'm gonna have to set my whole face. So again, I think dry skin girls, I think this would be a really great foundation for you. I think it did a nice job covering up my redness because I did have some little acne marks over here. I could still see it peeking through a little bit, so maybe I'll just add a little more over here. And I don't spot conceal with concealer, to be honest with you guys. I'm just a little too lazy for that. And I don't have any really concealers that match the color of this foundation. Usually all my concealers are a little too light. It gives me that kind of like second skin vibes, which I like. I like that kind of coverage. I would say it's definitely a medium coverage foundation. So to set everything, I'm going to go in with my Pacifica Cherry Velvet Matte Powder, which is, you guys know, my little love. Spray primer retails at Ulta for $13. Okay, so like I mentioned, this is talc free. It is amazing. I love the container in here and how it has this like little mesh, and it smells, oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so good. It smells even better than the primer. I'm gonna set my under eyes and just my whole face because like I said, I felt a little too shiny for my liking. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera and then I will come back. My nose is just forever leaking and ruining my foundation. I have a couple more products. So the next one is this Pacifica Vegan Care Lip Balm. This is vanilla sheer and cucumber extract, so it says you can use it on lips and skin. Plant-powered formula with a big kiss of hydration. I like that you can use it on your lips or your face. So it has olive oil, sunflower oil, candelilla wax, shea butter, cocoa seed butter, vanilla extract, cucumber, vitamin E, and it actually has stevia in it, which is really cool. I love stevia. Reminds me a lot of Glossier, kind of like similar vibes. I'm gonna apply this before I put on my lipstick. Okay. This also, ooh, I like the formula on this. It's not too thick. I'm already obsessed because I love anything that is cake scented. This one is like a true cakey vanilla. This retails for $8 on the Ulta website. So this is my last makeup product. I have the Pacifica Twinkle Paint Liquid Shadow in the shade Pink Moon. I had never seen these before. I was just kind of browsing on their website and it looked like it was new. So I didn't put this on my eyes, but I was thinking I could use it as a highlighter because it says you can use it on your eyes or wherever you want. Kind of test tube looking thing. It says Twinkle Paint. So I'm just gonna shake it up because when you first look at it, it looks a little bit liquidy. Use my little sponge here to apply it. One, yeah, so it's kind of intimidating when you first see it because it does look liquidy in here. Like, you guys can see, there's a swatch. So you could definitely wear this as a highlight. And I'm just gonna apply this as a highlight. And it already looks really pretty for that, so. Not the lightest pink shade. I'd say it's more like a light to medium pink tone. You see how pretty that looks? My lid. So pretty. Very like princessy kind of look. I think it goes nice with the eye look. These are $12 on the Ulta website. There are 3 shades in total, and the other shades look really pretty too. This one kind of just, I don't know, spoke to me, I guess, because it was pink. I'm gonna go ahead and use some other products that I have on hand. I have this Flower Beauty powder that I've been loving for contouring. This is in PP5. I got this from Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna pick some up on a big brush and just contour with this. And it just gives like the perfect natural looking contour without being too dark. So I applied my blush. I used this LA Girl Just Blushing shade. This is so pretty, and I had mentioned this on my Instagram the other day that this is a very underrated drugstore product. It's the Just Blushing blush in Just Radiant. Definitely pick these up. They look a little scary at first because there's like a chunky gold glitter in them, but it actually just gives like a beautiful sheen to your cheeks that kind of reminds me a lot of Milani Luminoso type of thing. Lips, I decided to go in with this KKW Beauty lip liner in Pink 1. So I'm just lining my lips. And then I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal shade in Ballerina Shoes. This is a really popular shade. When I went to Walmart, it was actually sold out, and I had previously bought it at Target. But it has this like, it's a nude pink, but it has like a pearl to it. So it's not what I'm used to, but I like to go over it with like a matte pink gloss. It's very like a Barbie, 80s Barbie lipstick is what I like to call it. So I'll just go over that with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Ice. I'm obsessed with this. Like, how pretty is that? I love it. Spray with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. I just realized I forgot my bottom lashes, so let me go ahead and add some mascara. Okay, and my final step is that I'm going to use my new favorite perfume from Pacifica. This is the Hardcore Happy. You guys, if you've been watching my channel, you know that vanilla is like my absolute favorite scent to wear, and this is actually vanilla and coconut, natural origins. It's 100% vegan and cruelty free, which I love because I've been looking for a natural vanilla perfume that will last on my skin. So it has tuberose, coconut, and creamy vanilla. It is from corn grain alcohol perfume. We know we spray it, we breathe it in, and all that stuff. So it's nice to know that this is a natural origin fragrance, and it is so cute. It's like this triangular kind of bottle. I've been using this for a few weeks now and I love it. I only just wish it lasted a little bit longer on my skin. It's just so crazy. I will wear a perfume that I can't stand, like say I'll put it on the store. It will last me all day. If I find a perfume I love, I always have to reapply it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and douse myself in it. Basically, I put it in my hair. So good, you guys. I love it. I know you will too. This is actually also at Ulta. So if you're looking for an awesome vanilla perfume, this has definitely been in my perfume rotation. Also not too sweet. I know some perfume, if it's too sweet, it can give people like a headache, but not this one. It's only $22 on Pacifica's website and Ulta's website, so it is very affordable. So I just wanted to come a little bit closer and show you the finished look and how it came out. I think everything looks really pretty and natural. Just kind of like nice at the same time. I don't know. I really like how the eyes came out. I am a huge fan of this palette. I just feel like there are so many different looks that you can create with it, and the quality is so awesome. Shimmers are gorgeous. The mattes blend out so nicely. And you also have those kind of like fun glittery shades that are dupes for the Huda shadows as well as the Urban Decay Stone Vibes shadows. And this foundation, I think I like the way it looks. I feel like this is something that I have to wear a couple times to really get a feel for it and kind of collect my thoughts on it. I'm gonna keep testing this out and seeing how I like it. I already kind of know my initial thoughts is that it's just a little too glowy for my skin, but I did set it like you guys saw. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and learned a little bit more about some of these Pacifica products. Thank you again to Pacifica for working with me on this video and also sending me all these goodies to try. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!